What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another KingJvpes video, and look who we got with us today. Anybody recognize this man? It's Bert from Compact Camera Club. We're with Drew too, and we're about to go thrifting. What do we got, Bert?
Oh shit, you can get this one.
I see those a lot.
What you can do is you can cut this out, and then you can just do, when you take a photo, the sprocket holes will be in it.
Oh.
Yeah. All you need is a box cutter. I mean, that goes to that.
Was filters and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, I say 50 1.8 Canon FD.
Probably 35 10x.
And then that one's.
Oh, this is mine.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Can I see that lens right there? That's all.
And then this goes.
We're gonna keep that one.
We might buy that one.
Oh, is it from over the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the Minolta. Come on, man, you should be knowing that. I don't know, dude.
Let me see it. Minolta? What is this? Okay, let's see. Take this off. A 50mm 1.7. 51.7.
Is that Minolta?
Yeah, but I don't understand why this is $10 opposed to the one for $4. It's the same shit. Bagged it up. What you think, bro?
Kicks on fire.
How much are they?
30 bucks.
Sorry.
$30.
Canon Rebel G with a 35 to 80.
Your total is $9.65.
Thank you. Alright guys, now before we get into this week's thrift haul, I just want to say those clips that you just seen was actually from about a week or two ago. We went thrifting that day with Bert, Drew, and I, and we went out, but I only found one thing. And so I put the camera down just because it was an unsuccessful day. And then throughout the next week, I went out thrifting again and found some other goodies with better luck. So all of this stuff wasn't found on that particular day. Instead, it was found within the course of about 1 or 2.5 weeks. So with that being said, you guys, let me go ahead and show you guys what I have. Now, the first thing I copped was actually this Minolta 50mm 1.7. As you guys can see right there, you know, it's in beautiful condition. I checked the glass for fungus and there's no fungus at all. I actually copped this thing right here for $3.98. Now, the lens is beautiful. You know, I already own a lot of Minolta lenses, but it was too cheap to pass up. I don't know, maybe I'll put it on another camera or I might sell it. So that's the first one, the Minolta 50mm 1.7. Now the next find I was pretty stoked on getting. It was actually the other day. I went to a local thrift shop and they had this camera sitting up there. And it's been there for a couple of weeks. And so it was on sale for half off, so I picked it up. And it's this guy right here. This is the Olympus OM1 with a 50mm 1.8. Now realistically, I just bought this camera for the lens. I really just wanted the 50mm on top of it, and it was for $32. So it was a good deal nonetheless, and so I picked it up. Camera fires. The only thing is this camera shoots only in 1 shutter speed. Now that's actually really interesting because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this thing. You know, I'm kind of hearing it and just feeling it out, and it sounds like it's shooting at 1/500th of a second, which is awesome because that means I can shoot this thing in Sunny 16, set that to 1/500th, go outside on a sunny day. Unfortunately, today is cloudy, so I'm probably gonna be in f11, f8, and just shoot it in Sunny 16. So I have an OM1 with a working camera. Shutter works perfectly fine at that 1 shutter speed. Light seals are good and a nice lens on top. So 32 bucks well spent on this Olympus OM1. I have a project I'm gonna be working on soon with the 50mm on top, which is the reason why I got it. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Super stoked for picking this Olympus OM1 up. 32 bucks, awesome deal. Now the next thing I found was actually a combination of luck and a little bit of searching. And so the story behind it was that I was at this thrift store, and they don't usually carry cameras there. But for some reason, I saw this black bag behind the counter, and it looked like a camera bag. You know, you kind of have that eye for it. And so I asked the person, hey, can I please see the bag on the floor? The person said, yeah, sure. And so they pulled it up, and boy, was I surprised. I found this Minolta SRT-202 in perfect working condition. All shutter speeds fire correctly as well. As you guys can see there, I think this is 1/3 of a second. Yep. And then here's, there you go. So all shutter speeds work, which is amazing. So now the crazy thing about this camera is the lens. So of course I was shooting the camera, testing it out to see if the shutter was working. But then I looked at the front of the lens, and this is what it was. 50mm 1.4. Now, I was surprised already that this thing was a 50mm 1.4. And so I asked the lady, you know, hey, how much is the camera? All that was in the bag was the camera, so I didn't really want the bag. And so she showed me the price, and this is it right here. $35. And so I looked at it and I was like, that's a fair price, you know what I mean? The lens itself is worth more than the whole entire package by itself. So I was like, you know what, okay. I said, hey, can you please hold it off to the side? I'm gonna go look around some more. And so, you know, I would come back to it. Now I was walking around the store some more, and then I found some of this stuff right here. I found a really random roll of 200 speed film. I'm not sure where they got this from, but it says memories. You know, they probably bought it from a drugstore. 200 speed, 24 exposure, expired in 2012. So just fairly recent. And I also found a roll of Fuji Superior 400. Now they priced this thing right here at $3.99. I don't know if you guys can see that. $3.99 or $3, sorry. And so the lady said, hey, this one's gonna be $3 too. So $3 per roll, which is $6. Now I went back up to the register and I made my mind I was gonna purchase this thing because if anything, the lens itself is worth more than the camera and the lens combined. And so I go up there expecting to pay what, $35 plus $6. Okay, that's 41, right? And I go up there and the lady goes, all right, your total is $22. What? $22? And I was sitting there like, you know what? I even like asked her because I didn't want to like, you know, rip her off or anything. And I said, hey, how come it's only $22? And she says, well, the whole store right now is 50% off. And so that's what happened, you guys. I paid $22 for the Minolta SRT-202, $17.50. I also paid, what, $150 a roll for, per roll right there. So yeah, $22 total for the Minolta SRT-101 with a 50mm 1.4 and the 2 rolls of film. So I was shocked, you know, leaving that place, and I just got lucky. I honestly didn't know, like, holy crap, I just picked all this up for under 25 bucks. So that was probably my biggest find, and you know, one of the happiest finds I've had in a while. Now moving on to the last thing that I have is actually crazy, because the funny thing is, I always tell myself, what if I find an Olympus Stylus Epic? What if I find a Yashica T4, or is it pronounced yashica? I don't know. But the crazy thing is, this camera that I found seems to always come up to me and always seems to just show up in front of me. And so I have another crazy story about this camera as well, but let me just show you guys really quick. I found another Olympus Stylus. Now this is not the Olympus Stylus Epic. This is the 3.5 35mm version, which is amazing still. And I think part of the reason why I'm finding a lot of these is because I tell people, like, this is a really good camera and people are focusing on the Stylus Epic, but they're not really giving this a shot. So, but yeah, the Olympus Stylus is a beautiful and amazing camera. Now, I picked this thing up for $1. Let me show you guys really quick a picture right here of a picture I took on Instagram when I first found it. So I found it for $1, and the crazy thing was, this was on the bottom of a box of silverware. So I walked past the silverware and I noticed something black and dark at the bottom. I'm like, it's boxy, so it looks like a camera. You know, I dig through all that silverware, clacking, and there it is, the Olympus Stylus. So that was honestly a crazy find as well. And you know, I'm super juiced to have this. I now own, I think, 3 of these. So if you guys want to buy one, you know, DM me through Instagram and then we can work something out. So that's pretty much what I got from the last couple of weeks thrifting, and you know, I'm just extremely lucky and blessed, you know, to be able to find some of this stuff. Super stoked, super happy about everything that I purchased, and you know, I don't regret anything. So I'm gonna put a lot of this stuff to use. I'm gonna donate a lot of this stuff to friends as well that, you know, who are starting to shoot film. And yeah, that's what I got for the thrift haul. All right, you guys, now before I let you go, I just want to say really quick, Thank you guys so much for 6K subs here on KingJvpes. It's an absolute blessing to be able to provide content for you guys and to be able to listen and just share with the film community. I also want to shout out Nick Expose, who's been a big influence on a lot of my videos and a lot of my creativity. You know, Nick is an awesome photographer and he shoots absolutely beautiful photos and he creates awesome content on YouTube as well. So go ahead and check him out, you guys. I'm going to leave a description to his channel down there. Definitely worth a watch. Check him out. He's amazing. Lately, I've been getting into a lot of street photography. I've really been enjoying the Canon A-1. The Canon A-1 on top with a 50mm 1.4. Now this combo, you know, it's always been one of my go-to combos, but for some reason, like last week, I really just wanted to shoot it. So this week, I think I shot maybe like 3 to 4 rolls through it. I didn't record any of it. You know, I just took my time, really enjoyed just going out there and capturing those really generic, awesome, organic moments. And so that's what I've been shooting lately. Comment down below what you guys have been shooting as well. I'm really interested to know. I also have a ton of new videos that I'm working on. 3 of them are gonna be uploaded sometime this week or next week, but you know, we'll go ahead and see where that goes. I'll keep you guys updated, but a lot of great content coming, you guys. I just wanna say again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate that you guys can help me out when I need help with something. I can ask you guys questions about film, or I can help you guys out. It's a two-way thing, and it's beautiful to watch the film community grow. I remember the first time when I started shooting film, a lot of you guys were very open to helping me out. You know, I was clueless on what I was talking about. And so I want to say thank you guys again, just for all the continued support. Thank you for helping me get to 6K subs. Hopefully we can keep growing and help more people out shooting film. So I'm going to end it there. Not much more to say. Thank you guys for watching KingJvpes. Till next time, Minolta gang. Bow, bow.